Good morning, everybody. Today is December 27th, 2019. We're 4 days away from New Year 2020. So it's time to consider what you should buy for the next year. And today I wanted to talk to you about SKECHERS, which is the shoe company that's being traded on under the ticker SKX at $43 a share. And I think it's a great buy for the next year. The reason I'm saying that is that SKECHERS was building pretty great shoes in the last 3 years. In fact, they were so great that Nike sued SKECHERS on intellectual property basis by saying that they copied the way how Nike is building the cushion in the sole of Nike shoes. You probably know about this Nike Air platform that they release a lot of shoes on. So Nike has been filling the sole with some gels, with some air bubbles and other cushioning technology, which actually provides very good support and reduces stress on runners and sports people feet. So, but SKECHERS was actually copying this thing, or not copying, but building something very similar, which made Nike kind of worried, because Nike has a utility patent on this type of technology, and the utility patent basically tells that nobody else could kind of build it in the same way, to be used in the same way, such as absorbing the stress from walking or running inside of the sole. But SKECHERS was actually be able to beat Nike in courts, and courts are siding with SKECHERS, saying that the technology is slightly different, so it cannot be claimed a direct infringement on Nike patents. So the other thing that's kind of like goes good for SKECHERS is the price point. The shoes are very similar to Nike shoes, but they are cheaper, around 30 to 50% compared to Nike's. So obviously buyers are kind of leaning towards more inexpensive option, and choosing the SKECHERS over Nike more and more. The other thing is that SKECHERS, they do have their own retail locations, and they've been actually making a big push in online presence, meaning that if you go to the SKECHERS website, now they're trying to run advertising and promotion programs where basically they offer all kinds of different sales on the different models of these shoes, and kind of acting similar to Amazon and actually Nike itself by selling a lot of shoes online. And the reason for that is that if you ever let's say bought some SKECHERS shoes, and for example, your size, and how they fit, very often you don't really have to go to the store again to buy the same model, because your old shoes wore out and need to be replaced. So shoes is one of those pieces of clothing that you really could buy online without going to the store. Let's say like if you were buying pants or a jacket or any kind of other, let's say, sports equipment or sports clothes. In terms of shoes, you could really buy it online, and that makes SKECHERS very good player in the shoe business for 2020. So again, I recommend to buy SKECHERS. Here's the information about the stock. It's being traded under the ticker SKX at $43 a share. So buy it for 2020, and thank you for your time, and good luck trading.